So my wife had a little bit of an oopsie. Banged in the back of the bumper on this Ford Escape. I've never done this before. I've seen the videos. Apparently we can just kind of push this out. This is just plastic. It's hollow in behind. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but I guess the trick to it is you got to heat it up first, so we're going to try to do that. Now I don't have a heat gun yet. I should probably get one sometime soon, but I'm going to try to use a hairdryer. Try to get this warm enough so that it's soft, I guess, or soft enough that it'll pop out. Heat gun would obviously be a better choice, and I've also seen this done with hot water or boiling hot water, so if this doesn't work I might try that trick, but we'll see. Now if I can reach up underneath, I don't know if I can get it from here. Maybe start from the outside in. Oh, starting to work here. You concentrate your heat on where you're working. There we go. That wasn't too hard at all. Maybe there's some merit to having plastic bumpers. It's got a little bit of a, feels like it's a little bit dented here. Let's see if I can do a little better there. After she was driving, she said there was a parking sensor error, and I suspect it was this thing right here. So it is either not lined up or something happened to it. So I'm going to have a look underneath. Looks like it's still hooked up, so maybe it was just because it popped out. I'm not sure. We'll try it a little later. It might have just been misaligned from being popped in. I don't know if that snaps into place. It doesn't look like it does. It looks like it was just sitting there. I might need a little glue or something. Maybe some hot glue would kind of fix that in place. I'll try that. So up in here, that's where that little parking sensor is. And I'm just going to put a little, or try to put a little glue on it to hold it in place. As you can see it moving there. It's moving a little bit. So what I have done is got some hot glue. So we're going to try that. All right, so the last thing, I don't have any bumper polish that isn't going to make that look weird, but clean this off to see what it looks like. Just a little bit of super clean. A little bit of a crease in the bumper here. It's not horrible though. Fixed. I'm just going to check to see if the parking sensor thing does anything or complains when I turn the car on. So I still have park aid fault coming up when I put it in reverse. Doesn't stop the car from driving, but that's a problem for another day. We'll have to sort out what that is. The sensor looked all right. The wire was still hooked up. I put it back where it was supposed to be. So it could be that the sensor itself is screwed, so I'll have to look for maybe a new one of those and maybe just replace that. So the lesson on this one is you can probably fix that stuff yourself if you've got one of the plastic bumpers and dented in. It was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. Make sure you use heat, I guess. I used a hair dryer because I don't have a heat gun. It worked fine. And, just lots of heat and push it out and smooth it out. And I guess if it isn't perfect, this car is, well, it's 4 years old now. 4.5 years old. It's got 91,000 on it now. You're going to get that stuff. I mean, it's going to happen in parking lots. It's going to happen wherever. Not a big deal. I'm not stressed about it. Every car has a few little scratches and dings on it. Pushing out that bumper wasn't that hard. I'm going to have to address the other car that she ran into because that was one of our other cars. It's a Mirage. It's a little crinkled up on the door and stuff. They were quite upset about it. And I said, look, you can get a quote on this. They're like, oh, well, we'll pay for this, or I'll pay for this. It's going to be at a body shop, a decent body shop, is probably going to be $2,500. They're going to want to replace the door skin and fix the quarter panel and probably paint half the car or something. I'm probably just going to fix it out good enough. It's a Mirage. It wasn't like we're not driving a Lamborghinis here. I'll fix it so it's good enough and it's not going to rust and it'll look probably good. I don't know. That'll be a video for another day. But like the $2,500, again, car industry is kind of a scam all the way around. And so be realistic about this stuff.